أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon us all. Someone asked me something today and I decided to rather make this video. The person asked me what I think about the coup happening around West Africa generally. It is quite sad that this is becoming the trend. I have seen people within this country, specifically Ghana, asking other people to also start, thinking about coup d'etat. And I've also seen people outside Ghana, specifically from Niger. A video I saw someone in Niger trying to tell Ghanaians that Ghanaians should wake up and demand justice through coup d'etat. You see, a lot of us talking about coup d'etat do not actually know what coup d'etat is. As a student of history and government, I've taken my time to go through some things that happened during the coup d'etat, during the times that we had coup d'etat in this country. The last of such was in 1979, and it's been a little over 40 years. And so those people, the Gen Zs and the millennials who are less than 40, we don't actually know what coup d'etat is. Even the people who are like 50, because at the time they would have been around 5 or 10 years. We do not have any idea what coup d'etat actually is. If there's any way we can avoid coup d'etat, we should, by practically doing things that would not push us to that point. Because it is not a good thing, and it is not something that we have to advise or even entertain that conversation. Now what we have is, in a 4-year period, you have your chance to change the government if you are not so happy with how the government is doing their things. And remember, the government is always a reflection of the people. Because at the end of 4-year period, if the majority of the people in the country are not happy with what's going on, they can go and vote with just their thumb, which would not involve bloodshed and things like that. The instability the country would have to go through. We have seen other people thinking coup d'etat is the answer, but we have seen where they are today. And so we shouldn't also go down the same way. Even as Muslims, we have examples, because the Prophet ﷺ advised us that if we see that the leader is not good or is doing some things that we do not want, we should resort to prayer. God will do one of two things. Either would change the attitude of the leader or change the leader himself. And so standing up calling for coup d'etat is not actually the answer. If we vote for people because they give us money, then what do you expect? They will look for more money so that next time they can bring it to us for us to vote them back in. We should start voting for people for what they do. If you're happy with the government, at the end of the 4-year period, go back, vote for them. If you're not happy with the government, vote to change them. These decisions shouldn't be so hard. Constructively, you can even criticize. But if you start putting so much emotions into it and calling for blood, it is very bad. And who knows, your generation would be the ones to suffer for this. Coup is never the way. Let us do away with it, and let us all try to raise our voices against coup d'etat. May the peace and blessings of God be upon us all. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.